it would appear it's the main discussion in ODM, a party that you're hoping to have a coalition with. And the jostling even within ODM is getting even hotter. The president, for the second time, heaping praise on John Mbadi. The first time he spoke about John Mbadi in such glorious words was during Raila Odinga's funeral. And he has so many experts, if I may call them that, in his government, he could be talking about them in the same way. But don't you think that the president is also communicating something as he keeps praising John Mbadi?
Okay, let me just say, first of all, that I'm very happy when I see ambition, various people, especially younger people, like people who want to come into leadership. It means that we are not dying as a nation, or if it's in Tana River, we are not dying as a county. It means there are people who want to come up and take positions of leadership. So ambition is a good thing. Ambition helps to grow the nation because it also brings in new ideas. So I am all for everybody and anybody saying they want to run. They want to run for president, they want to run for governor, senator, and so on. This is a beautiful thing. And this is what makes the world go round. But if you talk to me about the current deputy president, I will tell you we are firmly behind Professor Kindiki. And there should be no doubt. The fact that President is praising Honorable Mbadi, the fact that he is happy with his performance as Treasury Secretary, does not mean that he wants him to be a Deputy President. And the fact that you're performing very well as a footballer does not mean that you can be elected as a Member of Parliament from your area. You could be a very famous radio presenter, but you will not be elected even as an MCA. So, yes, he's performing well according to the president but in the treasury, but that does not make him the same person who would perform well as a deputy president. Let me say this. Deputy president is like a deputy governor. You know, the positions are comparable. You want a person that you rhyme with. You want a person that when you leave the office, you're sick, you've traveled, that person just carries on whatever it is that you are doing in that office. A person who shares a vision with you, a person who rhymes with you. You know, there's something in politics about naturally liking a person or naturally disliking a person, not because they can't perform or they can't do what you want them to do, but because you're not rhyming. And also you could be rhyming, you could be buddies, you could be friends, but I can't bring you too close to where I am because maybe if I travel, I don't trust you to sit in that position. So the deputy presidency and the deputy governorships, they have that kind of aside from performance, personality rhyming. Are
you saying you cannot get that from ODM? I know you may be speaking as a member of UDA party, and of course you support Kindiki. Yes. Are you saying that the president cannot get what you're describing from ODM?
You see, when you're talking about, it's not just performance and ability to deliver. It's also personal rhyming. Personal rhyming has everything to do with how long have we also stayed together, how have we struggled together, how have we done things together. There's a likelihood of me working with a person that we were in the trenches together than a person that we haven't rhymed together. So the deputy governorship, the deputy presidency has that aspect. Apart from competence, there's the aspect of personal rhyming, personal rhythm. And this personal rhythm is very, very evident with Professor Kindiki. And aside from that, we like him. As members of parliament, we like him. We feel he's approachable. He listens to us as senators. This was totally different in the previous deputy president, where even if you wanted something done quickly, you can't reach the president. It is difficult to get him. Of course, he had a preference for some of his fellows, but not for the rest of us.
Right.
So let me just say that we are going to fight for Kindiki to stay as deputy president.
And you dodged my question.
Yes.
That are you saying he cannot get that from ODM?
He can't, because they were not in the fight together. You know, I've thought about personal rhythm. Where do you get personal rhythm from a person you have never worked with?
Yes, but you see, people are interested in that position within ODM. And